Hello guys, welcome to our luxury explore escape channel. Please subscribe the channel. Those who are, please like the channel, press the bell icon, and we are going to explore today Bagore ki Haveli Udaipur. Address is Gangor Ghat Marg Udaipur, Rajasthan, India. So here we are going to see the Rajasthani folk dance, which is UNESCO Heritage certified, has received the UNESCO for this art. This dance performance all are played is a Rajasthani folk dance during the emperor of the kings Mewar dynasty and all other Rajasthani kingdom. They have danced particularly for the king in front of them in a luxury. These dance are for the royals peoples only, but now the Indian becomes independence, and these dance performed for the various social cause and to promote their dance to across the nation. So one of the famous place to visit in Udaipur, Bagore ki Haveli, is a Haveli that stands magnificently on the waterfront of the Sural Lake Pichola at Gangori Ghat. Built in the 18th century by Amar Chand Badwa and then the Prime Minister of Mewar Kingdom, Bagore ki Haveli has been restored over the period of time and is now converted into a museum. Let's see a history of Bagore ki Haveli. Shri Amar Chand Badwa, who served as the Prime Minister of Mewar Kingdom during the regime of Maharanas Pratap Singh II, Raj Singh II, R Singh and Hamar Singh from the period of 1751 to 1778, built Bagore ki Haveli. Following the death of Amar Chand Badwa, the Haveli came under the possession of Mewar royal family and became the abode of Nath Singh, a relative of the then Maharana. In 1878, Maharaja Shakti Singh of Bagore further extended the Haveli by building that triple arched gateway, and since then it is known as Bagore ki Haveli till 1947. The Haveli remained in the possession of Mewar state. Post independence, the Haveli was used by the Rajasthan government for housing government employees. The Haveli was neglected for almost 40 years, and later in 1986 the government eventually decided to hand over the restoration work to the West Zone Culture Centre. Restoration of the Bagore ki Haveli. The West Zone Culture Centre converted the Haveli into a museum while retaining the royal look in the same old architectural style. To maintain its old charm, several royal family members were consulted and the Haveli was restored using local and traditional skills. The materials used for the restoration of Bagore ki Haveli included traditional material like lacquer bricks and lime mortar. The existing murals were presumed, and the door, window and perforated screens were repaired, and the extremely damaged ones were replaced. Architecture of Bagore ki Haveli. Any art lover would love to explore the Bagore ki Haveli for its splendid architecture and skillful craftsmanship, reflecting the Mewar's architectural culture. Bagore ki Haveli is a marvelous instrument of huge courtyards, balconies, jharokhas, decorative archways, cupolas and mountains. With around 138 rooms, the interior of the Haveli are decorated with exceptional mirror work. The wall of the Haveli are adorned beautiful with alluring glass work and mural painting. One can see various rooms used by the royal family that are worth admiring for its finest craftsmanship. The chambers of the royal ladies is one place that is worth visiting for its renovated glass window that are color beautiful. It houses two peacock made with color glass mosaic that are exceptional crafted. And inside into the Bagore ki Haveli has one enter the gates of the Haveli. An attractive courtyard with the equally attractive two-stored lotus fountain greets them. Bagore ki Haveli has a three chowkis named Kaun Chowk, Neem Chowk and Tulsi Chowk. Kaun Chowk or the Well Court is located on the ground floor of the Bagore ki Haveli, which was used to house stores and stable and serve as a place where day-to-day household chores of the staffs were performed. Neem Chowk on the first floor of the Haveli is covered by attractive brass door and was the stage for music and dance performances that were enjoyed by the royal man. Even now the place displays various performing arts forms. The Kanch Mahal, Mirror Passage and Dori Khana were other restricted area used only by the men of the royal family. Diwan-e-Khas was the largest chamber in the Haveli, which is now occupied by the office of the director WZCC. Tulsi Chowk on the other hand was the prime area for the princess, which also housed the Janan, the women's quarters. This chowk was the arena for festival celebration and ghumar performed by the ladies of the Haveli. Now the chowk displays a beautiful collection of turbans and women's costume. Tulsi Chowk houses a gallery that reminisces of Haveli's golden days. Bagore ki Haveli also has Shringar Kaksh, a dressing room used by the women of the Haveli. It contains a wooden trunk used by the princess to store their possessions. One can also find Ittardan, a perfume used by the royal women in this house. Women in the Haveli were also interested in music, and Sangeet Kaksh in the Haveli was used by the royal women to learn music and indulge in playing music instruments such as santoor, chung, dholak, nagada, sarangi, etc. Manoranjan Kaksh was the place where men enjoyed playing board games and exhibit games like Chopad and Ganjifa. The museum, Bagore ki Haveli Museum, is divided into 5 sections, namely the Puppet Museum, the main Haveli, the Turban Museum, the Weapon Museum, the Wedding Depiction sections. Each of these sections is very well maintained. Puppet Museum at Bagore ki Haveli, a favorite among kids. Puppet Museum has a display of number of puppets. The entrance of the museum greets one with miniature puppets and other decor items that are handmade. At one side of the room, one can see a section dedicated to the king's court room, set up in the form of puppet with the king, queen and various other ministers sitting in their seats. One can also see puppets of horses, elephants and many other dolls in various shapes and sizes in the museum. One can also buy puppets from the museum at the nominal price, an integral part of the Rajasthan culture. This puppets museum is worth a visit, especially when visiting with kids. Second, Haveli Museum, a flight of stairs lead one to the terrace that offer breathtaking view of the Lake Pichola. One can also see the other important landmark across the lake such as Oberoi Udaivilas Palace Hotel, Taj Hotel and City Palace from the terrace. As one stroll through the Haveli, they come across lobbies leading them to various rooms of the Haveli, such as the private quarters of the royal ladies, their bathrooms, dressing rooms, bedrooms, living rooms, workshop rooms and recreation room. The rooms are set up in the old style that showcases how the royal family used to live once. The bedrooms are set up with an old bed in the corner and the regular stuff that old bedroom used to comprise of. Likewise, there is a living room with rugs on the floor and beautiful cushion along with dolls or puppets of people sitting around. Also, a kitchen with earthen pot used during olden days can be seen here. The walls of the lobby are adorned with a numbers of beautiful paintings depicting scenes from the royal era. Painting of women doing household chores, enjoying scenery at Lake Pichola, king preparing for war can be seen here. Another painting depicting the family hierarchy of resident of Bagore ki Haveli can also be seen. Item that belongs to the Rajput, such as the costume worn by the king's, jewelry boxes, ties, games, hookahs, rose water sprinkler can be seen in the museum. The basement of the museum displays an air of collection of skillful artwork that attracts visitors. In addition, the historical Indra Viman or the elephant chariot that belongs to the king of Jhalawar is also present in the museum. Another related addition to the museum is this thermal model of Bagore ki Haveli along with the existing sculpture of Eiffel Tower, the Victoria Tower of Chittorgarh, the Taj Mahal, the Leaning Tower of Pisa that are worth admiring. A beautiful swing hanging from the roof in the lobby of the first floor is another attraction that showcase how the ancient ladies used to enjoy swinging here. The turban sections at Bagore Ki Haveli, located on the ground floor of the Haveli. The turban section showcases various turban from different states of India such as Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat. One get insight into how people from different states wear the turbans, which is an integral part of their culture. In Punjab, the turbans made of plain clothes in different colors, while Rajasthani turbans are more of vibrant colors, typically made of a tie-dye fabric. Gujarati turbans are quite similar to Rajasthani one, while differing in color and size. Weapon section at Bagore Ki Haveli, located right beside the entrance. Weapon sections of the museum in comparatively a smaller sections. It showcases various weapons used by the kings and their arms during battle. The wedding sections at Bagore Ki Haveli, another attractions of Bagore Ki Haveli. The wedding section is also a small section that depicts the different stages of an Indian wedding in the forms of dolls or puppets. The sections gives an insight into the various rituals and costume followed in traditional in wedding, right from muhurat fixations to wedding to post-wedding rituals, which is both enlightening as well and entertaining. Dharovar dance shows at Bagore Ki Haveli. The main attraction of Bagore Ki Haveli is the Dharovar dance shows that is conducted in the evening, started around 7 p.m. This is hour-long show, take place in the courtyard called as the Neem Chowk. The beautiful light-up balconies of the Neem Chowk add charm to the Haveli, setting up a stage. The beautiful light-up balcony of Neem Chowk add charm to the Haveli, setting up a stage for traditional Rajasthani folk dance and music. Sitting arrangements are made on the floor around the stage. The floor is arranged with a large mattress placed around the three sides of the terrace to get a good view of the dance performance.
We should always
The Dharovar dance shows is very well organized, starting with a brief
reviews
given by Rajasthani women dressed in the traditional Rajasthani attire. The performances are presided by the beating of a drum, blowing of the conch shell and the religious song. The show consists of well choreographed dance, ably supported by the musician playing tabla and harmonium. The women performance the dance wear typically Rajasthani folk costume with colorful ghagra cholis embroidered with the glass work and embroidered work. The first dance performance is called Chari dance, where the performance dance with light brass pot on their head, skillfully balancing them. The next dance performance called a Tal dance need perfect coordination skill as the dancer play 13 manjiras bell tied to their hands and legs according to the rhythm of the music. At one point of time in the performance, they hold a knife in their mouth along with a set of brass pot on their head, as well as they play manjiras all at the same time quite skillfully. The Gorban dance is the next performance, where the dancer perform wearing ornament used to adore camels and dance in complete adorn. Women traveling in high speed while holding hands. This performance is sure to remind one of their childhood days. Taking a detour from the dance performance, the next one in Rajasthani puppet show, which caters to young kids in the audience. The comical skits performed with the puppets add humor to the show. Next in the line of performance is the high class dance performance known as Ghumar dance, where the dancer dance in rhythmic circle around to the music accompanying it. The final performance of the show is called Bhavani dance, where performance dance with earthen pot on her head. This performance is the most difficult one, as the performer dance with the 2 pot to up to 13 pots on her head while performing various acts including a standing on the broken glass. The rover dance shows at the Bagore Ki Haveli is colorful and vibrant shows that showcase the traditional and culture of Rajasthani folklore in an interesting manner. The skills and artistry of the performance are definitely worth admiring and should not be missed by anyone visiting this beautiful Haveli. Entry fees of Bagore Ki Haveli. The ticket price for Bagore Ki Haveli Museum is rupees 60 for Indian adult and rupees 30 for the Indian children aged between 5 to 12 years. The entry fees for foreigner rupees 100 for adult and 50 rupees for children's. Camera are charged at rupees 50. For Dharovar dance show, the ticket are priced rupees 90 for Indian adult and 45 for Indian children's. For foreigners, the ticket fees 150 and adults and for the 75 for children's. Cameras are charged rupees 150. Timing of Bagore Ki Haveli. Bagore Ki Haveli is timing museum are 9:30 am to 5:30 pm on all days of the week. The Dharovar dance shows timing are 7 pm to 8 pm on all days of the week. Tickets for the dance shows are available from 6:15 pm onwards. Timing may vary on special occasion festival. Availability of the guides at Bagore Ki Haveli. Guides are available at the ground of Bagore Ki Haveli, who gives a detailed insight of the Haveli complex at a nominal fees. Best time to visit the Bagore Ki Haveli winter month from September to March are considered as the best month to visit Bagore Ki Haveli, as the weather is quite pleasant during this time, with the maximum temperature reaching just around 28.3 degrees Celsius. It is advisable not to visit the Haveli during the summer to avoid the extreme heat of the city. How to reach Bagore Ki Haveli? Bagore Ki Haveli is located in the old city of Udaipur, which is within the range of 1.5 km radius from the city center. The Haveli is well connected by the local buses, auto rickshaws, taxis. You can also book a private cab from the top car rental company into Udaipur to reach the Haveli conveniently. The Haveli is a short distance from the airport and railway station as well. Maharana Pratap Airport is the nearest airport, which is 23.3 km away from the Udaipur railway station. Is the nearest railway station at distance 2.4 km away from the Haveli. Udaipur is well connected to the other city with a number of government operating buses and private buses flying to and from the Udaipur to major city. Udaipur offers a lot to its visitor with its rich cultures, heritages and magnificent palace. One such place that truly represents the spirits of Rajasthani culture and tradition is Bagore Ki Haveli, that should not be missed by anyone visiting the city of palace. Udaipur tourism is division of holiday DNA, helps you explore the beautiful city the fullest with its Udaipur.
Yes या नो?
Yes.
कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन सुप्रू और कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन डॉक्टर किशन। ये सुप्रू की तरफ से आपको प्री वेडिंग का एक छोटा सा गिफ्ट। थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर किशन। आपने तो सुप्रू के पेट का दर्द और दिल का
जाना तुम? मैं नहीं लेता जो क्या नहीं मैं चलेगा मम्मी साथ जा मैं जब बैग में गाड़ी ऑनलाइन नहीं देखती